Yes, sir. We are back with another
Yes, sir.
interview on the No Jumper Skis. My name is Donut World, and I'm right here with the two and only. I'm gonna say the one and only, but the two and only,
Two and only.
Yeah.
the Yotes. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
What's
What up?
cracking, bro?
What's up, man? How y'all
What's
doing
up,
today?
fool?
Man, we
What's
good,
up
bro.
with you, man?
Long overdue, huh?
Long
Yeah,
overdue,
very
man. We
long
happy
overdue.
to be here, though, man.
There's so many
100%.
questions I have for you guys. Just you guys are just a very authentic group,
Definitely.
team. You guys are brothers,
Yes.
real brothers,
Blood brothers.
not
yes,
just
sir.
the word brothers, blood brothers,
Yeah.
mom,
Yup.
pops.
From the womb
Yeah.
to the tomb.
Yes,
From the
sir. Do
womb
you guys
to
ever
the
get
tomb.
confused as twins?
All the time.
All the time, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, why?
Because, man, you know what I mean? People gonna act like I ain't more handsome than this man right here.
Man.
Shit, man. What the fuck?
I always say that. This
Respect, goddamn.
motherfuckers the looks, I'm the talent. So I think
Yeah.
he's starting to catch up on weight, so now more than ever, people think we twins because you're getting fat on me.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
And
facts.
I'm
He
losing
ain't
weight,
capping,
so we're
man,
starting
so
to balance out.
that's
Yeah.
low-key
Okay.
my motivation to get back on that treadmill because I'm starting to look more like this.
And I seen
Yeah.
you slimming up.
Man,
Yeah,
I've been
man.
slimming up. It's a process, bro. The first 2-3 months, it was easy. I was knocking down, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. But then you start, I fucking plateaued and shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right now I'm trying to figure out. I'm doing like 2 a days. I'm like only eating 1.5 meals.
Put fucking Cheetos down, bro.
No. But I could snack. I treat myself to a snack every once in a while. But like
Yeah.
right now I haven't ate.
Yeah.
Had a busy morning, so I came
for the hot Cheetos.
came straight for the. I
Vending
went into a
machine.
little snack bar we have right here, No Jumper.
Yeah.
Got a little bag of chips. You feel me? Not too many
Yeah.
calories, just a little
Yeah,
small one.
yeah.
But after this, I'm gonna go have a good, nice
Yeah.
little burrito,
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
and then after this, and then go home, chill, walk around, move, and then eat again, and then I'm gonna be out all night.
Yeah.
Not in a drinking way, but anyway,
What?
today's not about me. Today's about the Yotes.
yeah,
We're here.
yeah.
This is my
What's up,
brothers, the
man?
Latinos, doing crazy.
Hell yeah, 100%.
Tell me
Yeah,
about
man.
you guys growing up. Where'd you guys grow up? How was it
Shit.
growing up in the household of the young Yotes?
Man, we grew up all over LA, man. Mostly like the South Bay though. Like when we were born, we lived in Lenox. Then we went to Moffitt. Dad,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He was doing shit, so we moved around a lot. So they would buy shitty houses in the hood and fix them. And so we grew up like we went to Moffitt,
Flippers.
York, Felton. We went to like in a school in Mazatlan, Sinaloa, from like kindergarten to 5th grade.
Really?
Yeah, like
You guys
that's
went to
crazy
school in
though. Like,
Sinaloa?
Yeah.
and it's crazy when you think about it. Like now that he puts it like that, bro. We was really in like fucking
The
4
trenches.
different schools in like fucking the matter of like 3 years and shit.
Yeah.
Like we was really just bouncing around everywhere and shit.
Yeah.
And it's been like that like all our lives because
Whole
like he
life.
said, our parents used to just buy broken homes and shit and flip them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Real estate was early in your guys' life.
yeah, for sure. And then 2008 shit fucking happened when the
Lost
market
everything.
crashed and shit, and shit hit my parents pretty hard and lost
Mhm.
everything at that time.
Ooh, I don't
So,
know. I
man.
was 8. I definitely my mom and dad definitely didn't know no fucking property. I just think
Yeah.
maybe my mom had just probably. Now she got to the States a little earlier, but she was like back and forth a lot.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
You're a
our-
lot younger though too. That's
yeah,
why.
yeah. So 2018 was like what, a recession?
2008.
2008,
yeah.
a recession
I said
hit?
The
2018.
market crashed, and that's around the time our pops got deported. Not for the last time, but he got deported, and that's the first time it became serious. Like he'd been deported our whole life too.
But then he would always be able.
Yeah,
to,
it was
like,
easy. That time too was still easy.
Yeah, crossing the
Yeah.
border was definitely easier than
Yeah.
it is now.
But that time he got more. I don't want to say scared, but he was more cautious. So after 2008, like everything changed for our family a little bit. So you know what I'm saying? Like he used to do shit when we were in Mexico, like. You know what I'm saying? Shit we can't get too into, but shit was, you know what I'm saying? Like
Shit
we
is
were
different
on
out
the,
there.
Yeah, shit, we were on the up and up. He had a shrimp boat out there. We were like,
Yeah.
but me and my brother were just like, we were so young that we just, all we knew is we had this big ass, empty ass house and my dad was always gone. So it was like the experience when we lived in Mexico wasn't great. Like when we used to visit, it was dope. But then when we lived there and went to school there and like we're Mexican, but in Mexico, you're fucking might as well be white.
Yeah,
Right? So like
yeah.
they just treated us different. We're in this big ass empty house. Mom's crying because dad is young, got paper. You know what I'm saying? And then and then shit went south out there. They wanted to kidnap us and all kind of shit. So
Fuck.
then they
Yeah.
ship us back to here.
By
Well,
ship back,
yeah.
do you come back with mom and dad, or you just
Nah.
come back with mom and dad? Stays?
Nobody.
Nah,
just
we came
us.
back dolo. It was me, my brother, and my sister.
Yeah.
You guys flew back.
Yeah, I
They
still
flew us
remember
back,
it.
yeah.
I still remember it. I was probably like 6 years old at the time. And
Yeah.
then they just pretty much put us on a plane and then flew us back. And then I remember us staying. my mom's a twin, so we ended up staying that summer with my mom's twin for
In
like
HP.
3-4 months in HP.
Yeah.
When we came back.
And that's for Huntington Park.
Huntington Park.
And
yeah.
then and then your mom came back.
Then they came back after like 3-4 months when
Yeah.
they took care of whatever they had to take care of.
Oh, okay.
And then we
You know what I'm
moved
saying?
with my grandma in Hawthorne for like another 6
years?
6 months
6
probably.
months.
And then we moved to Hawthorne, and we pretty much been in Hawthorne from like 6th, 7th grade and up. But before 6th, 7th grade, like
It was everywhere.
tacticness,
Different country, all types
Yeah.
of shit. Yes, sir.
Just
So we
no-
really jumped off the porch in Hawthorne.
Yeah, but really, like after like 6th, 7th grade, when you guys are starting to become young man, that's when getting a crack in the streets. You know, the streets in
That's
LA.
where-
in
yeah, for
LA,
sure.
you're always gonna
Yeah.
run into some shit whether you
Yeah.
try to avoid it and now you guys jump off, it gets cracking. What's the relationship with mom and pops like now?
Great.
It's cool, man. Like, shit, we're fortunate enough to grow up with both our parents, you know what I'm saying? And
Yes,
seeing
sir.
them being hustlers like
Yeah.
that, it kind of rubbed off on us in a
Mhm.
way, you know what I'm saying? Like the real estate shit. Like, me and my brother dibble and dab with now
Yeah.
learning game from our parents and shit. Now, we take that into consideration, learning that shit, and fucking apply it to our day-to-day shit now, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
yo, for what was high school like for the Yotes?
We went to Hawthorne High, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
We the flyest motherfuckers in high
fly.
school.
We've always been about being fly,
Always.
getting bitches. We had homies at gangbang, but we never subscribed to it. And being in Hawthorne, right,
Yeah.
well, it's in the middle of the hood and the beach, right? So you get the Lennox, the Inglewood people, and then you sometimes you get some El Segundo people maybe, or the people in Hawthorne, like so it's like you get this melting pot of
Yeah.
people. So then you got homies from certain hoods and shit that you affiliate with. I got jumped a couple times just being affiliated.
Yeah, for just being homies type
Yeah,
shit.
just walking home like, you're from here. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, where you from? I don't bang. Nah, you from the hood. And I was walking home with the black homie, and then a fucking hood that I'm cool with people from the hood were like, nah, and they fucking jumped me. I had to go back to the homie like, yo, what's up with your fucking
What's up with your boys?
Yeah, like what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like got hit with bats and all that shit, but just brushed it off like it was kind of regular. Like especially growing up in Moffitt, bro. Like I remember my first fight was probably like in 1st grade. Like as far back as I can remember, I've been scrapping. Like
You always been fighting this shit.
yeah, like I was chubby too, you know. So motherfuckers thought like they could pick on me. The only difference is that I was down to scrap. So and being that we moved a lot, I never subscribed to like friendship. Cause I had my family, so friends, I never valued it. So whenever someone would try to act funny, cause I'm the new kid or whatever, and they try to like flip on some shit, I was like, all right, well, what's up then? Like,
Yeah, let's
I'm
get
down to
type
scrap.
shit.
Yeah, I'm down to
Yeah.
scrap. But yeah, never
And-
banged or nothing. But
And then how far are you guys apart in age?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the older. You're
Mhm.
older, so you would always have to like watch out for him type shit.
Yeah, for sure.
There's been some
Yeah.
instances
Yeah.
He was an
where
asshole. And you just have to
Yeah.
come back it up and
You know, a little brother
Well,
always does the little brother shit, you know what I'm saying? And I remember back then I used to hoop, so like I was real focused on, you know, being an athlete and shit. But then I had homies I was in the streets,
yeah.
fucking hustling, fucking smoking weed and shit.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I just started hanging out with them. I was like, man, fuck this sports shit. I ain't finna make it in the NBA, so what the
Yeah.
fuck am I wasting my time for?
Yeah.
Decided to start getting me some money and fucking
I didn't
I remember
approve.
he didn't approve exactly, and I started smoking weed and shit. And then this
Drinking
motherfucker,
40s.
I started smoking weed before him actually.
Oh, shit.
So he
Yeah.
started tripping, like he was going off, like, hey yo, like I remember he was with the homie Paul. He was like, stop hanging around my brother, bro. Like, fuck you, you're a bad influence on this fool. And then I had to check him like, hey, bro, it's not even him, bro. Like, I'm doing what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just a big brother looking
Yeah,
after
yeah,
his
He
yeah.
could have
little
went
brother,
to
you know what I'm
college
saying?
for sure. He was a hooper,
for sure,
hooper.
for
So,
sure.
Oh, so you nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all right. I'm
he
all
was
right.
a hooper.
You
Now
know what
he
I mean?
probably trash. But
I'm
at one
trash
upon a
now
time,
for
he
sure.
was
I
fucking-
ain't picked up a basketball in like fucking
Yeah.
2 years probably.
But then, you know,
Damn.
smoking it went to, you know, when you want to be fly, then you get a certain age, then your parents stop buying you shit. So, you know, motherfuckers start selling weed and shit. So, like, just being like fly has always been in our, like, DNA almost. So, like, and in high school, end of my high school, mid of his, that's when the trees started coming in. And we would just do it to buy sneakers. Like, it wasn't like,
It
oh,
wasn't
I'm
like
trying to get rich or be El Chapo. It's like, nah, like, I'm trying to be fly, fuck some bitches.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel it. You
Mama,
guys, when
yeah.
I first met you guys, I was like, damn, these motherfuckers got fucking leopard hair.
These motherfuckers is weirdos.
Nah. Well, cause I grew up with rockers. My parents are rockers.
Yeah.
So a lot of the shit that people probably thought was weird, I didn't think it was weird at all. I was like, yeah, I fuck with a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
But most definitely, it was different to see in the LA scene the way you guys dress. Like,
Yeah.
you always had like some rocker shit on, some shit with like
sure.
spikes on it. Like right now, you got a fucking Betty Boop.
Betty Boop hat and shirt.
Yeah, see, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And Swaggy, but what was Swaggy, the young Yotes? Like, what was y'all rocking? What was y'all not rocking?
2X
y'all with
tall
the
pro
FUBU?
clubs.
Yeah, we do.
Fucking what? We grew up kind of in that era where big clothes was still like.
But it was Swaggy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You had to swag it out. So what was you wearing a 2X Pro Club with?
Some probably fucking
some
Religion.
Dadas with the spinner on the side.
Oh, we did have some Dadas with the spinner, but just like babes, like J's for sure.
Napes for sure.
Fucking
to this
white
day.
forces. We still dress similar, except it's more fits the size. But we'll do oversized shit sometimes still. But just fashion is like a self-expression, bro. One day, like you said, I might look like a rocker. Today I'm fucking whatever. I don't know what you call this, but
it's fly though. It's fly. It's fly.
You,
nah. Y'all definitely you guys always tone it up a notch. Like you guys never disappoint when it comes to the way you guys come dressed. But also when you see two top Latinos, which is rare, you know, you guys are two big Mexicans, dog. Like because a lot of like we know the homie Cypress. Cypress is tall for a Mexican, but you guys are tall for a Mexican.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because the homie Cypress and Dana, they're like what 6 feet.
Are they? Cypress who?
Cypress Moreno. He's not 6 feet.
He's not Cypress like 5. Cypress like 5'9".
Cypress 5'7".
I thought you guys were the same height.
Nah, Cypress is taller than me. Cypress 5'10".
You come off taller.
Nah,
than
we like
six.
We're 6'1". So Cypress for
Denner,
sure
y'all
like
size?
5'8".
Denner's probably close to our size. Yeah, but
Cypress
he's just skinnier. Nah, Cypress maybe.
No, actually, you're right. I don't know why. Maybe he's just an inch taller than me. Maybe that's why I thought that.
Cypress isn't a tall
But that's
guy.
why Cypress only wears shoes with platforms.
Yeah. Motherfucker wears high heels. He puts the fucking insole in the shoe.
Shit. I thought, damn, I'm tripping. Yeah. But Denner's more to your size.
Yeah, Denner's
He's just a little skinnier.
Yeah.
But yes, when you see two motherfuckers, especially like, I remember when I first met you guys, Cypress introduced me and shit like that. And everybody was like, and it was kind of COVID. It was COVID, I guess, when I met y'all.
Yeah, it was in this little small studio.
Yeah, it was in a little small studio, and it was always hot. I met y'all around the same time I met Doman. But most definitely when you guys always caught people's attention when y'all walked in the room. It was, and then I remember like you guys always were like, you know what I mean? And then you guys were also known for being co-signed by the game, being signed to Wack and all that. But before we get into all of that, how is it how did the Yotes start rapping? How did the name Yotes come about? How did individually you guys start rapping and stuff like that?
Shit, motherfuckers just got high one day. I was probably like 14 years old at the time. And shit, he remembers the story of us losing a basketball game and then saying, fuck this shit, rolled up a fucking blunt and then
started
sparked that bitch up, got faded, and started freestyling.
Yeah.
And then from there, man, like anything we did, we just always felt we were nice at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the time, we were probably trash, but we was just like, yo. What?
Nicer than average.
Yeah, exactly.
The homies told us we were dope, so we believed it. But because I never smoked with them, like I said, I didn't approve. But the second we did, something happened where literally, bro, like my homie started beatboxing and then one of us started rapping, talking shit about the team we just lost to, and then next
how'd you guys look bad, like or like a game winner type?
It was like the playoffs, championship game in some league in Bethune Park. You ever heard of Bethune Park? On Hooper and Engage.
Ooh,
they're all blacks. We're the only Mexican
actually,
team.
you know what's crazy? My homie Julio, R.I.P. That's where he passed away.
Oh yeah, Bethune Park.
Like a year ago, he passed away. Little closer to a smaller street. Yeah. The homie ended up dying there. But yes.
Yeah, RP the homie.
Yeah.
I had a banner up there too for years, man.
That's a grimy park though.
Yeah.
Grimy park,
shout out whoever kicked it there, but it's a grimy park.
I remember when we started hooping there, it was super grimy.
Super
fucking,
grimy.
Baron Davis came through and fucking he remodeled the whole park because he used to hoop there too. Yeah, and I had a banner up there for winning the championship for fucking cool.
Crazy that Baron Davis did that. Now Baron Davis low key fucks with us too.
Yeah, shout out to Baron Davis.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens? You guys are in this league. You guys are the only Latinos, but it's like you guys are the only Latino team.
Balling.
But you guys are in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Round 1, round 2.
Championship
game. Lose.
Yeah. Lose. We won 2 though in that league. And this was like our last year because again we started getting into more
stupid shit.
Yeah. So we're still kind of nice though. So we're dabbling with ball still, trying to be athletes and trying to do whatever else. You know what I'm saying? And we lose. And it was just a tipping point in our life where we said fuck sports and went the other way.
Spark this blunt.
Yeah.
Like,
but
put a beat on. Spark this blunt.
It maybe was our
we
calling.
Can't hoop. We gonna rap.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
For sure. But even then, right? You didn't see too many Latinos rapping at the time because we're a little older than you.
Yeah.
So it was still kind of like I felt weird. Like, am I even supposed to be rapping?
Because
like,
we ain't never seen nobody that looked like us, like behind the microphone. You know what I'm saying?
It was well, at least not in a more, because obviously there was like the Chicano rap, but you guys are talking about like different type of rap because you guys are more. I feel like it gives me more East Coast vibes, right?
Yeah.
More East Coast vibes, more lyricism. Which I'm not saying other genres weren't lyricists, but like I'm saying like you guys were attacking it in a different way. You guys wanted to. Obviously, you guys were swagging a different way and shit like that.
Yeah, we always were attracted to like the bars, and even the West Coast artists we like have bars like Game, you know, Kendrick, fucking even Cypress Hill, right? Like we always gravitated to them somewhat because they were like it didn't matter that they were Latinos, like they impacted in a major way, and it really from the West Coast it hasn't been done on a Cypress Hill level since Cypress Hill. Let's keep it a buck, like
and we wanted to be able to display that, man. We could hang with all of them, with the best of them. We could rap bar for bar with.
100%.
Okay, so then you guys start rapping. When's the first time you guys get in the studio?
We bought our own studio immediately. Like as soon as we thought about being rappers, like probably a week later, we went to Guitar Center, bought Cubase. It's a fucking program that's probably not even around no more. Fruity Loops to make beats. My cousin Mike was making beats. So we had the producer. We engineered ourselves. And so we became almost in-house immediately. And every time we would go to studios, we never liked it. Because, you know, back then, studios didn't really mix your shit. You just recorded and you got a raw vocal back then. And we're like, this shit sounds terrible. Like, and we're spending money at the time, which we're, you know, selling weed to pay for stuff. So I wasn't balling by any stretch. So I was like, I'm not about to pay these motherfuckers $300 for a session when I could just do it at the house. And, we started mixing until this day. We mix and master most of our shit because of that.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. And then when did it start getting serious?
We got in a group called CNC where motherfuckers were just spitters, right? This is where we developed the spitter thing. Because when we first started, believe it or not, we were young, so we were just about being fly. So we weren't really spitters like that.
Yeah, because you guys now have a
balance.
You guys are known for. Like the bars are just but you're talking about now this before it was just more swaggy. Like 50
first.
Cent vibes, the Game vibes, a little more slower and mellower.
Maybe even more fucking dumb than that. Like our first song ever was called Make It Bounce. Like it was probably like some
banger.
Like we're literally.
I still don't take this shit serious, bro. Man, fuck all this shit. I'm just living, man. I'm just doing
to some degree,
day at a time.
To some degree, nah.
He's my day-to-day manager right here. If it wasn't for this fool, bro, I would not be doing this shit.
It's like
fuck this interview with Duno.
Not even with Duno. Like fuck interviews with everybody. I fucking hate this shit, bro. Because I don't know what type of time I'm gonna be on, bro. Like sometimes I want to talk. Sometimes I don't want to talk. So, you know what I'm saying? But, you know,
it's balance.
With you, bro, you know, it's always authentic, bro. Like, we meet up, bro. We chop it up like we bros and cousins and shit. You know what I mean? But sometimes with this shit comes with just pulling shit out of your ass. Like, you just got to seem enthusiastic. And it's like, bro, like, I'm going through some real shit. Like, I don't want to sit here and fucking podcast.
I'm sure you go through that too. Cause
I definitely sometimes don't want to talk to you motherfuckers. I definitely just don't want to talk to you.
You just got to fucking figure it out.
But that's your job now, so it's trickier.
But then Kylie be like, fool, you got to go over there. Fool. We have a schedule. I'm like, I feel
you. But at the end of the day, it's good for you. Because look where you've come.
Yes.
So with this fool, even, it's like you said, it's not a lie. It's like, I'm his day to day. I have to text this fool. It's like pulling teeth to do shit with this fool sometimes, but it's also a balance, right? Because then there's some shit we shouldn't do. When he'll be like, nah, fuck that. Like, nah, why we gonna do that? Fuck that. Let's not do that. Or even like walking in somewhere, like there was a thing we were performing. It was last minute. Cypress just hit us, and then I'm over here standing in a line like some regular folk. And this motherfucker's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this nigga fucking grabs me. There's police. There's like hella security, bro. I got a strap on me. You were there too, I think. It was during COVID. It was like a big ass warehouse party. We weren't set to perform, but we did anyway. Cypress kind of forced us to perform. It was mid-COVID, bro. And I'm talking about, we walked through every cop, every security, every line. Because this motherfucker was just like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Just standing here waiting to call somebody. Like, grab your fucking nuts. You're the fucking artist and walk in this bitch. So it's like a a balance. Where
yeah, no, most definitely, which I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
But okay, so because I want to, because I have a story that I want you guys to tell me. But
yeah.
Okay, so that happens. You guys get into this group, and this group, like, how do you get into this group? Do you gotta like spit them a 16 or what the fuck's the vibe like?
I met him through one of the homies. And
you just meet people like through this music shit. Yeah. You just,
and they were
network
nice.
And shit. And just through being in different studios, we just linked up with the homies. And I feel like it was a important stage for us because they helped us develop
sharpen.
Yeah, it was steel sharpened steel, you know what I'm saying? Like that helped us fucking become nicer.
Yeah, we're 17, 16, and they were fucking 20 and already in their 20s. And they were nice, bro. To this day, they're some of the nicest Latinos I've ever met. Yeah, but nobody knows them because life got in the way. They got kids. They got a good job. They're making bread now, but it's something completely different.
Yeah.
And then me and him kept going. But we created Coyote like 2 years ago. End of 2019, we created Coyote, and that's when shit started clicking weirdly because as Coyote, we never dropped anything. But this fool came up with the name because our pops got deported again, but this time. We got raided by the DEA, and fucking around, was it 2011, 2012?
Because of your pops?
We're a little older. Because of us, but because of my pops' history. So there's a story, bro. Like, so my dad has a history, right? He got caught for it when he was semi-young. We were kids, the Mexico time. We're really young. And after that, he became straight edge. He was a law-abiding citizen, just construction, trying to make it in America legally, right? But again, after he got deported in 2008, shit got a little rocky. We started doing stuff, selling weed and shit like that, and then started rapping in our studio within our house. So we got a lot of traffic. Then some of the homies started pushing other stuff. But minor, again, we never were in no chapo shit. Just minor stuff to buy kicks, buy food, go out, be dumb. And fucking, my dad had his real estate friend. His brother was a cop. And his cop brother told his brother to tell my dad, like, hey, I don't know what those kids are doing, but whatever they're doing, their house is under investigation. But we became under investigation because my dad went to visit his old friend that's still heavy in it, and he was under investigation. Then they see my pops. They pull up his paperwork, and then they go to our house to see all these youngsters.
We're in and out the crib.
So it looks crazy.
It looks crazy. We're in and out the crib, but we just really in there bringing artists through. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking bitches.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
So it looks like a trap.
On top of that, at the barbershop, we had a couple homies there trapping out the shop. So then because we worked on Century and Myrtle in Inglewood, so we spent a lot of time there. And so then they started adding pieces that weren't necessarily pieces. They had some legitimacy, but nothing at the level we got rated at. So then we get raided. I'm talking about SWAT.
When you guys get raided, who's in the house?
Me, my cousin Mike, this fool, the homie Manny, my mom and dad. 4 in the morning. The ironic part is we were at the studio. We get home at like 3. And then I went to pick some up that I let my homie borrow. And good thing I didn't, because that would have been like the only thing they would have really because we had like a little bit of weed, but at that point we had already decided fuck that shit, right? Like minus the little stuff we were doing, it wasn't none to the point where they found nothing, bro.
They found a gang of empty baggies.
Yeah, bags of weed, scales. They found scales, but nothing.
They can't really prosecute you for that.
Yeah, nothing legitimate enough. But Pops was illegal. They took his ass, and this time they're like, if we catch you in here within 7 years, you're doing fed time, real time. So that was a hard 7 years.
I still remember that day when they raided us because it was him, my cousin, and the homie Manny. They were sleeping downstairs, and I'm sleeping upstairs, and I just remember hearing, get on the floor, open the fucking door. And I'm in and out of my sleep, damn, they got that fucking TV on loud as a motherfucker.
Man, they watching cops crazy.
I'm damn. I woke up damn, they got that motherfucking TV on too loud. And I just fucking rolled back. I rolled back over to knock back out. And I do knock back out. Knock that bitch down or whatever. I'm still I'm back in La La Land, I'm sleeping and shit until I hear my name. Cause at this point, they're telling my mom and all them, they got them hemmed up on the corner already. They're like, who else is in the house? Who else is in the house? I'm back, knocked out, upstairs.
Heavy sleeper.
Heavy sleeper.
The fuck? And they got matralletas.
They're like, who's back? Who's still upstairs? And then they're like, Ricky, it's Ricky. And then they're like, Ricky, get down now. And I'm hearing my name at this point now. I wake up like, oh shit, this is serious.
This shit is a raid.
There's a raid. The motherfuckers downstairs. I'm like, oh shit, I'm just rubbing the fucking sleep out my eye and shit. And I'm like, oh shit. Here I come. I'm half naked, got my drawers on, fucking one sock, dick out, one sock, 1 foot out. And I'm coming. And that sounded wrong. But yeah, so I'm like halfway down the stairs. These motherfuckers grab me, pull me down like 8 stairs, bust my fucking, I felt like I dislocated my shoulder. I probably did. These motherfuckers start grabbing my balls, my dick, up my ass. I'm like completely violated, bro. And that was that story of me waking up when we were getting fucking raided.
And then the fucking cops see our mic set up, and then they're like, oh, now you guys
can rap about it now.
You can make a song about this now.
Hey, and there's Hawthorne PD.
Nah, this is like DEA, SWAT, ICE.
No,
I don't know who
DEA.
the fuck the fucking.
It was DEA.
They had ICE in that motherfucker?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, because
they blocked the whole block. The helicopter. It's because we were part of a 13 house raid. Like, it was a big bust in the South Bay of big people. And we were a part of that.
But because of just the fact that your pops want to go see a friend.
Allegedly,
yes.
So that's what happened. And I remember they had us all lined up, handcuffed. They turned our house into a tornado. And then they're pulling out the records, photos of stuff, right? And then
the whole time my pop's like, the whole time my dad's like, what the fuck did y'all do?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is y'all in here really doing?
And then they pull up a picture.
They pulled out the file, and it's my dad's picture when he's like 30, and we're like, what the fuck did you do, motherfucker? Like, what?
And then he cut a big ass fart. It's dead silence, bro. We're all hemmed up.
Comedy.
And they asked us like a serious question. And my dad's just like,
let that bitch rip.
We're just all like, hell yeah, these motherfuckers. And they pulled me aside. They found hella bullets in my room. They're like, where's the pistol? We found this. But
again, this is a closed case.
It's nothing. Yeah. This is, we can talk about it because it happened, right? Like this is already paperwork. Nothing happened, bro. So and then my pops got deported. So hence here comes Coyote, the name Coyote. Cause this motherfucker, we had a homie where.
Wait, let me just talk about the fart real quick. All right. Let me talk about this fart. So, like, when they raid you, they have a guy with a camera. He's filming everything, right? With the cops. And so they got us all lined up in the house,
including your
in
mom.
handcuffs. My mom's just like, so like, you know, my mom is the most straight edge, square fucking person you will ever meet.
She's the mom.
She's an angel, bro. So she's so ashamed right now, head down, trying to cover herself.
And you dumbasses is laughing at the
They got us all lined up, right? In the living room, and here the dude's got the camera like this, and he's fucking going through all of us like that. Once the camera hits my dad, he just goes loud as fuck. Let's that bitch rip. And we just started dying of laughter. And he was like, fuck these motherfuckers. This is my house.
Imagine a half naked, my dad's in his boxers, no socks, shirtless, belly out. Like, imagine a Mexican ass dad from Sinaloa, bro. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, my dad's Mexican as fuck. Just fucking cutting a fart. Yeah, bro. Like, that shit was a crazy experience, bro. And even it's crazy, like at the time we didn't grasp the severity of it because, again, we're used to certain stuff like that because Pop's been in and out of stuff. But then when the darkness set once, you know, Pop's is really in Mexico and TJ in a shithole just because he wants to be close to his wife and his kids. And it really set like a darkness in our family where like all this shit, that's why like the dope dealing shit, like we never like talking about it just in a
last scandal. Y'all seen that nigga?
Never like talking about it in just a glorification manner because a lot of darkness came from that shit, right? And even now when we talk about it, we could brag about it and shit like that. But when you dig into the layers, it's like, nah, shit really got fucked. The uncle died because of drugs, like 2 uncles. So it's like we really try to tap in our story. I feel we haven't tapped fully because we haven't released the project yet because the fucking label hasn't been doing a job. But we about to just say fuck it and do it ourselves.
Okay, talk your shit.
But so the story hasn't been told in a way. So sometimes when people see us now, fast forward to the Yotes now, we cool. We're not really like, you know what I'm saying? Like people be like, oh, they probably think the stories that we say are exaggerated. But it's like, bro, trust me, like, the stories ain't exaggerated, bro.
Nah, well, that's why we in the right place for y'all to tell y'all story, man.
Yeah,
so
man.
you guys come up with the name Yotes. Fucking Rick comes up with the name Yotes. you guys start rapping again 100%, right?
Yeah.
Is Pops back in the States at this point?
No.
Okay, so you guys are rapping, doing your thing. And then
still not to this day.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. My Pop's in Mexico too. Actually in TJ too.
Yeah.
And then how does the game recognize you guys?
I remember we created Coyote and we started making that because again, Coyote, right? Trying to
Coyote,
do what we got to do, but we created some videos like that go with the image of being unapologetically Mexican but still rapping our fucking ass off. And Rick came up with that. Tell him how you came up with the idea for the name first.
Shit, man. I mean, it's just symbolic. Like, you know what I mean? What Coyote does is bring his people over here, and it was just me trying to like think of something that could bridge two cultures that we grew up with. You know what I'm saying? And when you think about hip hop and you think about Mexican Americans, that's who the fuck we are. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to come up with something symbolic that just meant bridging that gap within the two cultures. You feel me?
On top of the literal shit we were going through with Pops.
On top of the literal shit, really living through this shit. You know what I mean?
So we create like 2-3 videos on brand. Never released anything, bro. And the homie Marcus Black was showing people. Game was the first person that saw it, and he FaceTimed me out of nowhere, like 12 a.m. Keep in mind, bro, Coyote don't exist, right? Yeah. But we have these videos and these songs. And we're I don't know, like there's something there. So he hit us up. He's like, man, like love y'all shit. This fool Marcus just showed me like we gonna take it to the next level. I'm gonna take y'all on. I'm about to perform here. Like he immediately starts going there. He wanted to sign us originally, I think. But you know, being signed an artist isn't always the best.
Yeah, the best decision. The best decision. Yes.
But we start going to studio sessions with him. We vibe with him immediately. Somehow it gets to a lot of Atlantic Records, a lot of places, bro. And they were all interested, but they wanted to see the numbers. They're like, we love this. What's their numbers like? And then the homie's like, well, we literally just created it. They're like, so they never released anything. It's just an idea. And then Wack, it came across with Wack, and he liked the fact that he's like, oh, we're going to get it from the dirt. Fuck it. Like, so we never attempted our own shot at Coyote because we almost got signed before we even knew what the fuck was happening. Like we started getting recognition. Our whole career of dropping music never worked. And then all of a sudden we create this brand and we never dropped anything. And it worked immediately, right? Next thing you know, within 2 months, we're on tour with Blueface. And then we're on tour with Game 2020. But yeah, so we created it mid-2019. By the end of 2019, we got signed to Wack without dropping any music.
Damn, that's crazy. That's like a quick turnaround overnight type shit, huh?
Yeah. What it may seem like, yeah.
Shit on?
No, I'm cool. Fuck.
Take one for the culture, dog.
I'll take one for the culture.
Dante for breakfast, my boy.
That one for the culture. Let him get one, dog. But yeah, man, that's how we landed with Wack. And then Coyote, essentially, people started knowing us, and people didn't really know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we know who the fuck they are, even though we never really did anything like music wise, but little do they know we've been grinding for a long time as other names, and it was just a different brand, and we were trying to do different things. But yeah, man, got into Wack100's hands 2019, top of 2020. We were all over Europe, mosh pitting, fucking kissing, fucking babies, and fucking, you know what I'm saying, killing it. We were killing it so much. Look, like Game before we went, he was like, "Look, bro, I've brought." Biggest artist you could think of out the West Coast. I'm talking about Top Dogs, right? He's like, I've brought everybody on tour with me in Europe, and they have all been booed once. At least once, right? He's like, so if you guys get booed, he's like, don't take it personal. And we were on a 2-month tour, so we're like, all right, bet. Like, we didn't think nothing of it. Like, yeah, we've been doing this.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll take the L's with it.
Yeah. But we get there.
I seen that as a challenge, though. I was like, all right, bet. Let's see if, you know what I mean?
This motherfucker's an animal, like, on stage, right?
I've seen it. I have a story I want you to tell me.
Oh yeah, the shit show.
Hey, look.
Fucking shit show.
The shit show.
We got like 10 more minutes. Talk about
I got like 3 personalities. It's the cool, calm, collective motherfucker.
The one right now.
The one right now. You know what I'm saying? It's the motherfucker that thinks too much, self-doubt, a little insecure sometimes. That's my least favorite. And it's the motherfucker on demon time.
Yeah.
I've only seen
walking around with the empty bottle of Dante and just down for whatever and whatever.
I've only seen Cool, Calm, and Collective, and Demon. I've never seen that one, which I don't want to meet because I love this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, everybody got that.
Yeah,
no,
most definitely. I definitely have my days where I'm like, fuck everybody.
You should start, the self-doubt.
Yeah, most definitely.
But then that's why I said it's my least favorite one.
Okay, so this
so
right?
we go on tour. Hold on, before we get to this, because this is why we were that. We go on this European tour, bro. Like, and we're smashing every night, bro. I'm talking about mosh pit. Coyote, zero music out. No one knows who we are. But we're over here mosh pitting, stage diving. They start singing our songs. So Game makes us a part of his set too to help him mosh with the crowd. So we're performing not only our set every night, we come out for Game set. Started off like 10 minutes, then he would stretch it for like 20. So we're mosh pitting for a long time. So then 2020 happens, we come back. The first show back, it's the shit show, right? So
that's the Rosecrans live.
Yeah.
So
the one I'm part of.
Yeah.
Doing the homies. So homies are part of it, yeah.
So we're used to this energy from Europe, right? And we're like, man, we just killed 2 months in a row. Like this fucking little show. And we came out tag team belts, no shirts, leather jackets, fucking
fur.
So we're on entertainer mode, right?
Jacket.
We're not in LA mode. We're in entertainer mode.
Which me personally, fuck LA mode. I'm down for the entertainment.
Yeah. But that crowd, as you know, was not ready for it. On top of that,
nor do they want to be ready for it.
We killed a bottle of Hennessy each. I ain't done blowing a long time. That night I decided to do some blow.
Bro, you guys killed the Henny bottle each. You fools are crazy.
And we in there, I'm straight, man. And then we going guns blazing like we're in Europe, right? So we're ready to entertain a crowd that
doesn't want to be entertained.
Yeah, they wanted to sit there, vibe to the artists they know, and this, that, and the third. But it's usually when we're not that fucked up, we're good at doing an audible and like, all right, let's readjust. But we're so fucked up, we double down. Like now we're mad that they ain't fucking with the.
And then you guys fall. Who fall?
Yeah, I fell.
Hey yo, we had some mics that had the cords. Me and him are crossing each other. We keep tripping over each other over the cord because we're.
That shit was so fucking.
I'm fucked up. I got these dark ass shades, right? And this motherfucker knocks my cord off. So it's my time to start spitting. And my mic's not even on, right? So I'm mad. I turn around, I look at Cypress. I throw the microphone at that fool. Like, man, fuck this show. Like, by that time I walk out, like, fuck this. It was a complete shit show, bro.
Shit show. I
had to apologize too. Like, my bad for throwing a mic at you, bro. It wasn't even your fault. This motherfucker tripped over my cord, and I'm too fucked up to realize that shit.
I seen you guys the next day, and you were like, and I was like, what's up? You were like, don't know, just leave it alone, leave it alone.
Full Cypress FaceTime me the next day, just laughing, bro.
We were like, me and Cali, because Cali's part of the show with Vic. He's like, bro, the Coyotes had the right energy, the wrong timing.
It's like this. Well, I felt so embarrassed just because I remember Vic before, because the first Rosecrans show got canceled, right?
Yeah,
and he had us,
COVID.
He had us opening the show, and I was offended. Like, damn, I just did 2 months in Europe. Like, granted, the Coyotes got one song out, so I kind of get it, right? But at the same time, I was like, what the fuck? But then we did the Rosecrans. It was some Don't Come to LA, like the recorded live session, and then he seen us. He's like, oh no, y'all too good. I'm gonna put y'all. He bumped us damn near right before Bravo or whatever. Yeah. So then to get bumped and drop the ball, like that was the most embarrassing moment as a live performer.
But I feel like it's like I think it was funny when your documentary comes out. This is a great story. Yeah. But I also one thing I can say about you guys that you guys are one of the best performers I've seen, and you guys know me. I'm real. Like
no, for sure.
You feel me? Like even
you guys were you. Yeah, like, you guys every were even part of. You bring us out.
Yeah, you guys were even part of Doknow and the Homies tape, City of Angels, which we still got to record. It just motherfuckers busy podcasting. But I brought you guys out for the Psychoram show.
Yeah.
And that was nice. I feel like I had to do that.
Yeah, man.
How Cali when we was writing down my set, go ahead. We was writing down my set, I was like, okay, I gotta host this, bring this artist out. And the crowd is older, but they know who I am.
Yeah, for sure.
But I have 5 minutes before Sick Jacket and the Psycho Round come out.
Yeah.
I'm like, what could I do to stand out? And with exactly what I did, I was like, the motherfucking Yoda.
Hey, someone just hit us up yesterday because of that show. Someone was like, man, I seen you at the Psycho Realm shit. They brought something else up, but he's like, that's when I got put up on y'all. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then I feel like the crowd at first was kind of like, you feel me? They've been waiting there for a long time, but I feel like when they seen you guys like cause you guys did that acapella shit you guys always do.
Yeah, for sure.
And Sick Jacket and the Psycho Round, they're bars. You feel me? It's real bars and shit.
Yeah.
So when they heard you guys spit the bars, I thought it was dope. I thought it was dope seeing you guys.
Yeah, people get a little taken back when we pull up. But we come with that energy.
Look how
you're
look how they look at it.
And fuck it, they think you're gonna rap like
exactly.
Yeah, what up?
And mind you, it's a fucking Cycle Realm concert. You know what I'm saying?
So everybody's dressed.
It's gritty.
It's gritty. It's grimy.
You need the fucking black hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Dark colors type shit.
Ugly dickies.
I think that day I came out with a fucking pink shirt.
You came out you had a
green
pink shirt
pants
and green pants. And then
I was up there on some J Balvin type shit. Like,
and then
you know what I'm saying?
And then you had the crazy hair.
So
when they saw you guys at first, but then the beep came out. Shout out Lady, she was DJing for y'all. Yeah, Lady was DJing.
I just don't like taking no for an answer.
Yeah,
you know
no, most definitely.
I'm up there and I'm looking motherfuckers dead in the eyes like, bitch, you gonna feel this.
And the homie told us, my bad. The homie was like, why the fuck y'all bring fashion to the underground? And I'm like, cause it's what it is. Like,
but I feel like, cause even after I was with the homie Ron's the one that plugged me in Sick Jacket, and he's like, that was a good idea. Cause I felt like even when you guys did the Coyote, and in the crowd though, all of fucking the Fox Theater was like, Coyote. I was like, oh, okay, they fucked with it.
Yeah, man.
And then when you guys, a lot of people left the legends. There's some legends in there. People left the crowd, and the crowd was just. And y'all left. They was like,
man.
Obviously, they knew Sacramento was coming up. It was the last one, but I felt like you guys got the attention quick. You know what I mean? And I made sure to be up there with you guys, walk around. But I feel like y'all killed that shit. Y'all,
thank you, man.
Y'all meant for the stage, bro. It just, just certain music isn't for everybody. But I feel like people adapt, bro. And I feel like you guys are great at adapting. Like I think putting you guys on City of Angels, even though it's kind of more like of a boo bap beat, I feel like you guys still kind of made it more swaggier. Like you started rapping.
Boom bap's the foundation, man. That's what you learn. You know what I mean? Once you learn the boom bap, you can drift off anything. And go anywhere.
So we try to balance it, bro, and shit. But at the end of the day, the core is the rap stuff. But when it comes to performing, like even when we walk in rooms and stuff like that, like the most dangerous thing someone could be aware of is like their own power, right? So I know our power. We're visual artists. I tell people all the time, like, our music is dope, but when people see us, like even like I'll say some shit, bro. Fuck it. Like Atlantic was the first ones interested, right? Dallas, right? But he never met us. He just saw the videos at Santa Third. The second he met us, fast forward 2021, we were already signed though. The second he met us, bro, like this motherfucker pulled us to the side and he was like, I want to sign y'all right now. What's up? What I gotta do? And then we're like we already had a situation, you know what I'm saying? But we still keep it cool. I love Dallas and everything he's doing with everybody over there. But when people meet us, it's a little different. Like even when they see our videos, it's a little different. So
no, most definitely. I've been there for a video.
Yeah. Shout out to you.
Yeah. They had me in the hot sun in Hawthorne, you guys. 8 in the morning. I was early. They was late.
Nah, you were like 30 minutes late, but we were even later.
Yeah, they were even later.
Because everybody was late.
Yeah. But look, these two have to be. We have kind of have to wrap it up out of the interviews, but. These two right here probably have to be some of the most creative people I know. And I've told them this off camera, so it's not like I'm gaslighting the homies because we here right now. But me and the Yotis, how many times have we had conversation and we had Cypress Studio for 3-4 hours just talking about how you'll be like, oh, Doknow, maybe you should do this. And I'll be like, oh, you know what, this is hard. Or I'll talk to Cali or, hey, Cali, make
sure we just want to see each other win, bro.
Yeah, like, hey, bro, I was like, when I'm telling you, when I got the Cycle Realm shit, I was like, I gotta bring the Yotis. And I was like, gotta bring the Yotis. I'm like, I was like, we got the new office. I know Jumper. I'm like, I gotta make sure I bring the Yotis on this motherfucker.
Appreciate
come conversate, talk shit.
Love,
there's so much more I wish we could talk about, but we're definitely gonna run it back. But please give him your individuals IGs. I know you're at the individuals, you're at the IGs. You feel me? The combined one. And
Well, the only IG that really matters is Coyote for Hire. That's where we putting up all our
spell it for them because they're gonna be
C-O. Damn, I don't know how to spell.
COYOTEFORHIRE. Expect a lot of music from us. You know what I'm saying? We got a song dropping next Friday with True Car called "Put It On, Baby." The week after that, we got a song with Drakeo about to drop. Fucking called Frontline. Then we got the song with the homie Simba. He going crazy. Craziest video too, like
bar for bar,
like artist, bar for bar. What? Come on, dog.
That's the one I need to hear. Send me that a little later. Yeah.
And the video's crazy. We shot it in film. Some artistry shit. On top of that, you know what I'm saying? Wack, what we doing?
What we doing, bro?
Because with or without you, we gonna drop. Much love to Wack, you know what I'm saying? He gave us our first shot, but hey, guess what? Like we men at the end of the day, so we here to grab our nuts and be like, bro, we dropping. Like next Friday, we dropping. Like the Friday after that, we dropping. The Friday after that, we dropping again. So Wack, what's good? Hit us up. Let's get some shit going. If not, you know the Yote's gonna go. It's always love with 100 ENT and all that shit, but motherfuckers is grown men, and at the end of the day, like we gotta make sure that
we got families to feed, man.
Yeah, and we keep the name going, like, cause even like I said, bro, with 2021, people knew us, but they didn't know why. You know what I'm saying? We were trying to play the politics correctly and wait for the label and do this and do that, but at the end of the day, like you got to show motherfuckers that you got what it takes. So we got so much in the vault, bro. We got enough shit to go to 2025. So and drop every week type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit we dropping now, like we been had it, bro. We been had this shit, but we try to play the role and try to be team players. But being team players sometimes fucks you in the ass. You know what I'm saying? So we done with that shit. We grabbing our nuts and we doing what we got to do. So. Wack, whenever you ready, man, hit us up, man. We ready too, man. What's up, man?
And I'm excited to see y'all drop, bro. Y'all know, like Cypress, I know you and Cypress got a gang of shit.
Yeah,
y'all that song with fucking Bravo, Cypress, and you guys is one of my favorites.
We did that shit like 2 years ago
at the gym. You feel me? Pumping.
We actually got a hit with Cypress, man.
No,
properly put together.
And shout out Cypress Moreno because I've been interviewing a lot of people that. Cypress was in the middle of this, and he doesn't get enough credit. So, man, this has been Doknow on No Jumper with the motherfucking Yotes. Make sure y'all tap in, you feel me? Coyote for hire. If y'all didn't know how to spell it, COYOTE FORHIRE for hire. Make sure y'all tap in, you feel me? Me and the guys going up, and we out this motherfucker. Bow.
Yes, sir.